What's going on? I'm Lilly Singh. I'm the star of Doin It, and this is my Take 5.
What is Doin It about, and what do you play in it?
Doin It is about an Indian American virgin who accidentally finds herself teaching sex ed. So it's a hilarious commentary on the sex education system in America, but also kind of the world, and also about a woman's journey of just learning how to own her sexuality and learning how to unlearn shame, which I think is really important.
What movie or show growing up inspired you to be on screen eventually?
So growing up, it's no secret that I didn't really see anyone that looked like me on screen. I personally grew up with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, with Family Matters, with Saved by the Bell, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I can't honestly say that as a kid I would watch those things and be like, how come I'm not there? I think it was even sadder than that, and I was like, makes sense. There's a lot of things in my life I've never seen on a screen. That's what inspired me to start making YouTube videos in 2010, just because I had never seen another brown girl talk about her period or mental health or dating or her parents or anything like that.
And I guess it's entertaining for you guys, so.
Which one of your own YouTube videos are you most proud of?
I like a lot of my videos, to be honest. Jenna Marbles had this video. It was called something along the lines of how to be a pretty girl. I made a parody of her video called How to Be the Perfect Brown Girl. It was one of my very early videos, and I know this because it looks like it was shot on a potato. But it's basically a satire piece that was very similar to Jenna's, but it's talking about like cultural pressure and like the pressure to get married and the pressure to have kids and all that stuff. And I remember that video in particular, so many people, especially Indian girls, messaged me being like, dude, this is how I felt. I've never heard someone communicate it this way.
Yo, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But I just made one of the most sarcastic videos of all time. Brrr, pow!
So Asian Pacific American Heritage Month is coming up in May. Who's a creator from that community who inspires you?
AAPI month, we love it, baby. Someone who really inspires me. It's actually wild, and I'm saying this not to flex, but I think it's beautiful because I know we inspire each other. Iman Vellani, who plays Miss Marvel, is incredible, and the first time I ever chatted with her, she was like, oh my goodness, I watched your videos growing up, like I really love you, and I was like, I love you. But why I'm so inspired by her in particular is she just seems like she has such a good head on her shoulders. She's so incredibly talented. Her comedic timing is amazing. But she recently did an interview where someone was trying to put her on the spot about like box office numbers or whatever it may be. And she was like, that's not for me, that's for Bob Iger. And I was like, you can do that? You can have boundaries? You can be mentally healthy? I was so inspired by that.
I was born for this.
What superhero would you want to be in the MCU?
I don't know all of the superheroes, but I know there's some random ones. I know there's some where you're like, really? There's like Frog Guy or Leapfrog or whatever the hell. So I feel like I could be anything, honestly. I feel like the bar has kind of been lowered for superheroes, and I do feel that way. I feel like before it was like I grew up and I was like, you gotta fly, you gotta have powers. Now it's just like, you can just be kind of good at something and be a superhero. So I think I'd want to be like something accessible and attainable, you know, something average woman. Because then we can all be superheroes.